It is foggy this morning. Notice how thick the fog is. Now, this is not the electric mist I've been teaching you guys. This is actual fog. So fog is limited visibility within 1,000 feet. So this is the fog. Now, if you, sorry, excuse me. Now, I noticed something, okay? So if I point the camera up here, you notice these things flying around? You see that? They're flying around. Here, watch. I can change their direction. Watch. If I swing my hand, they'll change direction. See, now they're going. Watch. I'll swing my hand. Swing my hand from right to left. See how I'm manipulating its directions? It's going from left to right, but now I'm going to try to go opposite way, from right to left. Notice how I'm changing it? So, these little thingies are everywhere. And look how dense it is. So that is the fog that we're seeing right now. See this fog? That dense fog is actually just filled with this little flying stuff. See that? See how it's flying like that? Now, makes me wonder, is that just water particle? Because if I show you my CCTV cameras from earlier this evening or this morning when it's dark, some of you will believe, oh, those are dust particles. They're dust particles. Well, I know they're not just dust particles. There are some dust particles, but majority are not dust particles. So dust particles is only a small little percentage of it. Very, very small. So if they're not dust particles, then what are they? And it's so fascinating is that they fly in formations. Look at it. It's like a flock of birds. How they fly in one direction, follow the leader or something, and then change direction, but they all change direction. Look at it. It's like, see that? So it's that water particle, and there's so much so dense of it creates fog. Because what I'm showing you here is the same as over there beyond the fence, out in the field. See that? It's the same stuff as here. But the light is allowing me to show the contrast and see it. Look at it. You see that? Okay, I'm gonna try to change this movement, okay? So I'm gonna put, I have an empty box here. I'm gonna use this empty box right here. See, where's it flying? Okay, let's see here. It's flying, I'm gonna go back this way. It's flying from left of the screen to the right. So I have this little box here. I'm just gonna put the box right in front of it. Does it change anything? See, okay, so I'm changing its direction. Now it's flying from right to left. Oh, see that? Now it's flying from right to left. Let's see. So if I have this box out like this, I am actually capturing it. See, now they're flying into this box. But can you see it in the box? I'm pretty sure they're inside the box. You see them in the box? So it's probably in the box right now. Let's see here. So they're inside this box now. So what I'm trying to show you guys was, it's really foggy here. What are these little water particles? Are they really water particles? I don't believe they are water particles. Because if that's all water particles, my hands would be extremely wet. It's not extremely wet. I mean, it's cool, but it's not like wet. Because if all that was mist water, like if you have a personal mist sprayer, at home, you just spray that mist and you put your hand in front of the mist, literally within 5 seconds, your hand will be all wet, soaking wet. My hand is dry. So they're flying around, they're not water particle because you saw how much there were. I put my hand out, I'll leave my hand out for 5 minutes, it'll still be dry. So they're not water particles and they're not dust particles. So what are they? Minions. Demons. You know who's in charge of them? A bigger demon. So big, it's bigger than this city I'm in. It's bigger than this entire camera screen, frame that you're viewing. Do not trust them. Shimhong, signing out. Oh, you know what? Here, let me put my hand up. Let me do an experiment here. Sorry about that. I should have done this. All right, so here we go. So is it still flying? Oh. Okay, I see him. Okay, so here we go. I'm putting my hand out. Okay, I'm just gonna put my hand out. Next time you guys can do this at home. I mean, I've been out here this whole time talking to you and it's everywhere. It's not just here in front of the light. You only see it here because of the light source. But if I move that light over there to this corner, you would see the same thing because it's everywhere. All over this space, it's everywhere. It's all over there in the field, it's everywhere. The only reason you see is because of this light source and the angle and the contrast of the backdrop. So I have my hand out here, and my hand is not wet. So if this is actual mist with moisture, after about a minute or so, my hand would be wet. And I've been standing out here making this video. It's going on 8 minutes, almost 8 minutes. I've been out here for at least an hour, and I'm not wet at all. And this fog has been going on since I was out here for longer than an hour. So how would you explain this? Well, it's obvious. It's not dust. It's not water, liquid particles. And it flies in formation. And on CCTV, you can see them. It's almost like there's an intelligence in the way they're moving. You wouldn't understand because you don't know. You don't have the experience that I have. So I'm telling you, they are orbs, demons, controlled by a bigger orb, an older, bigger demon. Don't do what I do, because I talk shit to them, I make fun of them, I call their bluffs. That's just me, okay? So don't do what I do, because you're not me. So I don't recommend you doing it, but I do recommend you learning more about this, research into this, get into mainstream, and teach people with the passion to understand and also do something about it. Because these demons, they travel around the globe and manipulate people's mind. They will make your family fight and argue against each other. Certain nights, you might get into arguments or fights more intense than other nights. Or crimes are more violent on certain nights than other nights. You can't trust them. You can't single one out and just trust one because you're not them. Don't be fooled, because they like to manipulate your thoughts. And that's their number one weapon. It's to destroy without going to war. What that means is they're manipulating your mind to make you destroy yourself, so they don't have to do anything about it. Something like that. But humans, you know what? We can bring the war to them because they've been here fucking with us. Yeah, I'm talking shit. Bitches. No, I'm not talking to you, the viewers. I'm talking to these entities. Sweet Mo, signing out.